Hi Taurus, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. I'm ever so sorry that your cards are already turned over. I did shuffle them and I did start, chanting at the beginning of the reading, shuffling cards, talking about Taurus, and then suddenly through the video I'm talking about Pisces. I don't know what's wrong with my brain half the time, it's crazy. But I'm sorry about that, okay? I had to stop the video because I knew that it was a Taurus reading for sure, because I want to get this up in time with your 3 to 9 month love reading, okay? But yeah, this will be quicker anyway, this way, I guess. But I'm sorry about that, all right? So I'm doing a 21 card Gypsy Tarot spread for your month of August general reading, Taurus, okay? I spent bloody 30 minutes on the reading when I started doing it, and then I realised, I was like, oh my God, where is your head? It's definitely a Taurus reading, because I kept intermittently saying Taurus as well through the reading, then changing to Pisces. I was like, what the hell? I knew that you lot would get me for that, so I just thought, you know what, stop the video, use the same reading though, that you've got here. So, we've got around your mental and emotional, the Magician, and I think something new has manifested for you guys in the month of the situation is something has manifested with this Magician in the month of August 2017. However, mentally and emotionally, this is Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is the card of a Taurus individual, and this Four of Pentacles is really saying that I feel mentally and emotionally you guys, it can either be that mentally and emotionally you want to hold on to it, but it can also be that you hold back as well, because the Four of Pentacles is the card of self-preservation. So for some of you guys, it might be something new has manifested, but it might be mentally and emotionally. And I think that because this is aspected by fairly negative energy of the Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is you guys possibly either going into possessive mode. I don't think it's that though, but I think it's more holding back and preserving your own self with this Four of Pentacles. This is you on the card. Four of Pentacles is Taurus. Could be because of the Queen of Swords. Maybe something negative has happened but this is past here. So in the past, I think that you're being affected. This is why you're doing what you're doing here mentally and emotionally, because something in the past was quite negative. Could have been something that left you feeling really depressed, or there's been some negative communication here with the Queen of Swords energy. The focus on the present is an offer or an invitation. You've got the Page of Cups showing here, Taurus. So I think that some of you guys have been invited to do something. The situation will be around an invite, in which your focus for the month will be the Queen of Pentacles. Could be on money situation. Do I have the resources to do this invitation? Because it could involve long distance travel. But it could also be with the Queen of Pentacles. You're being responsible here, very responsible with this new thing. Remember, the Queen holds the Ace of Pentacles, so she holds pure potential. The potential, remember, the Magician rules aces. So this Ace of Pentacles is in the hand of the Queen, and the Magician is about the manifestation. So there's something manifested. I think mentally and emotionally you want to be a little bit, cautious around it with this Four of Pentacles, possibly because you've had a negative experience that's lingered with you with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The focus is that there's been an invitation for some of you guys. This is the situation in which, yes, it could be resources you're looking at, but also you might be being quite down to earth, using your common sense, being quite pragmatic. Could be because somebody wants to move in fast. Knight of Wands. The thing with the Knight of Wands, this is a card about either somebody who's a fast mover, they want to do something really fast, or it can be because there's something to do with long distance travel happening here, or it could be that there's a complete change from the norm, especially if you've been going into self-preservation mode, possibly because you've been hurt. It might be, well, I'm being a little bit pragmatic, using my common sense, looking at this situation in a very cautious light, because there's been an invitation. This person wants to move in fast, or it's to travel or something like that, or change the complete direction of the world that I've been living so far. Around the hopes, there's a person showing here, a Queen of Wands. So the situation might be on a very, and this person is looking at you, because, not you, sorry, this is the King of Cups. So we've got the Queen of Wands here, and this could be a Leo Sagittarius Aries individual. Around this person, it might be that your hopes are that love develops with the Ace of Cups because of the Wheel of Fortune. So something may have changed for the better here. So we're going from this now, I feel, to this, where you guys have gone into self-preservation mode mentally because you've been hurt, maybe with this Queen of Swords reversed, something very negative maybe negative communication with others in the past, or someone in the past, or maybe you've been feeling very low because of a situation. But your hopes are different, because even though you're wanting to be quite pragmatic here, it could be because somebody's moving in fast. They might have invited you to travel, for example, or there's an invitation to love here with the Page of Cups, in which the root energy of this is the Knight of Wands. You're being very pragmatic. Maybe you really fancy the person here with the Knight of Wands. It's about, taking that leap of faith, the enthusiasm, the excitement for the situation. It might just be around your hopes. Well, there's a person here. What I'm hoping for is that we'll develop something emotionally here, because this is a complete change for me. It came in maybe out of the blue, or I feel that this might be fated. Around your expectations, well, the situation is about the King of Cups. So the situation might be about settling down, finding the one, being able to give love as well as reciprocate it, which is what the King of Cups does. In which you're expecting this person here, I feel, your expectations will be that this person will be loyal, possibly steadfast, consistent with the Knight of Pentacles. But that'll be because the Eight of Swords, and I feel that you guys have gone through a bad time. You've got this Queen of Swords showing here. You hold back mentally and emotionally a little bit because you've been hurt. Somebody's done something or said something not very nice to you with the Queen of Swords. They didn't have your best interests at heart. And I feel that here in the expectations, your expectations will be to have somebody who's loyal and consistent, because this has hurt you greatly here with the Eight of Swords. It's something that's played on your mind. It's something that's limited you maybe from finding good relationships. Around your hidden factors, what's showing up though is, I think if somebody's inviting you to go and do something, whether this is somebody's inviting you to love because the root issue is they want to move fast, you're being pragmatic here. Your hopes are that new love develops around this individual, because it might be that you feel that this is fated, or that, especially if you feel that it's fated love, I feel that you would be expected that this would be the one, this would be the consistent person, because the Knight of Pentacles is the best card, the best knight as far as I'm concerned for love. It shows consistency and somebody who's loyal and dedicated, okay? So you're expecting somebody to be dedicated, especially if this is a relationship that you feel is fated here. But your dedication is based on the Eight of Swords. The reason that you're expecting dedication is because of the Eight of Swords. And that is because I feel that, you can't take any more of a situation here. You've not come out of your shell from here to here because you've been hurt by someone. And it's almost like you've said, especially if you expect this to be fated, it might be that you said to the universe, you know what, universe, the next person that comes into my life as a Taurus has to be the one. They've got to be kind, supportive, loving, because this is the situation around what your expectations are. You are looking for unconditional love, in which what you're expecting is somebody who's going to be loyal and steadfast and consistent with you, because with the Eight of Swords, you guys have been holding yourself back for quite a while, possibly by your thoughts, by your ideas, by your dreams, because I think it was an effect of this area here. What you don't see coming in, I think that this is more than likely a test from the universe, Taurus, is that the situation will be the Five of Pentacles. And it might be that you decide to block someone out, because this is the card of Taurus as well. This is your card. And usually what I find with the Five of Pentacles is it's usually an earth sign that's blocking someone else out. So it might be that your situation will be that you're shutting someone out. It could be because what's manifested is what's going in the hidden factors is messages aren't so forthcoming here with the Page of Swords. Could be because this person has to do something out in the world. Maybe they've got business to attend to with that Two of Wands energy. Okay, I don't think this is a decision that this person makes. I think it's because they've got other things that they need to attend to here. Even though there's an invitation to love, something that you need to look pragmatic, common sense wise at, because maybe this person wants to move in fast. Your hopes will be that love develops, because it might be that you feel that this is fated with the Wheel of Fortune, in which what you're expecting is this person to be steadfast, loyal and consistent, because you don't just give your heart to anyone with the Eight of Swords. Suddenly, this area here, to see how the mental affects the present, could be that because this new thing is manifested, mentally and emotionally, you're going to hold yourself back with the Four of Pentacles because you've been hurt. Might be that the universe tests you and say, well, okay, so if you think this is what comes in. There's a lack of a message going on here with the Page of Swords. I read the Page of Swords as being delayed messages or a negative message, but it's a delayed message maybe because this person's travelling. in which what happens, especially if the situation is for some of you Taurus people that you decide to block someone out, that the situation is the Four of Swords. You decide just to let a situation rest, because what's manifesting is justice, and that justice might be your own justice, where you make a decision here. And what's that decision based on? The Hermit. Do you feel that somebody's withdrawn here because there's a lack of a message, for example? And do you come to the conclusion with the Justice card that this is going to end because this person, there's lack of messaging, this person's travelling, therefore because they're travelling they're withdrawn from me, so I make up my mind that this isn't going to work out. However, the overall outcome for the month of August is that something does work out for you, because you've got these energies here. The Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a card that says, you know, happiness. The situation will be around happiness and goodwill and fun times, and just having a good time, I feel, with this individual. And how's that manifesting? The Eight of Wands. So this person, there's lots of messages coming in for you. And why are there messages coming in? Because this person possibly either wants to make it up to you with the Temperance card, or they want to make sure that they can kind of, you know, manage the situation, as it were. I think that this reading is really about Taurus, in a way, giving up on a situation before it's even started, and kind of reading things into a situation that might be wrong, from what I can see in the cards. Let's go through the cards again to see the month of August for Taurus. There's something here around the mental and emotional. Something's manifested. Something is new. Something's come in. It's appeared with the Magician. The Magician card often can be seen as the card of manifestation, in which mentally and emotionally you are Taurus. Four of Pentacles is a Taurus card. You go into self-preservation mode. And I only say that because we have a negatively aspected card with this. Queen of Swords reverse is a gossip. This is somebody who's not very nice. This is somebody who uses words to hurt, or it can be feeling very, very low or very depressed. So I think there's been a negative situation that makes you go into self-preservation mode around this situation that's manifested. The situation is this in August, and that there is an invitation to love, or an invite here, in which what's manifesting is Taurus needing to be pragmatic and using their common sense and looking at the experience, the potential, because remember, the Ace of Pentacles is what the Queen holds, and she's holding pure potential, but she's looking and she's saying, what can be done with this? Could be because the person's moving in fast with the Knight of Wands. It could be because there's going to be a completely different direction that you'll be taken from here mentally. It could be because there's something to do with travel related themes. Around your hopes, there's a person, a Queen of Wands, male or female. Males or females can show, kings and queens can show as male and female for a private or a general reading. There's a person I feel showing around here, quite confident. They're very interested because they're looking over it. You know, they're looking at love. They're looking at the King of Cups here. So this person, quite charming, quite charismatic, quite confident, in which your hopes are to develop a relationship, Ace of Cups, with this person, because it might be that you feel that this is fated with the Wheel of Fortune. I only say that because of your expectations. Your focus around your expectations will be on the King of Cups, receiving unconditional love, giving unconditional love, in which what you'll be expecting is a faithful, consistent, something that you didn't get here. A faithful, consistent, long-term partner. Because of the Eight of Swords, you probably haven't come out of your shell for a very long time. It's something to do with this Queen of Swords reversed. However, the universe is testing you, because your thoughts are all ready to put yourself in self-preservation mode, possibly because you don't want to get hurt. Somebody hurt you in the past. I feel that what will come in is that some of you guys, the situation might be that you are going to start pushing somebody out again, as you're doing here mentally and emotionally. Could be because they delay sending you messages, and that delay of messages might be because the person's travelling with that Two of Wands. I don't see it as this person having a decision to make. I see it as that they've got other things to do out in the world. However, what you tend to do, because you're doing that, because here you're in self-preservation mode mentally and emotionally because you've been hurt, and here you seem to want to push maybe this person out. This is also the card of Taurus, and you're the building, I would say, maybe pushing the person out here, because there's been a delay in messages or communication isn't coming forth so quickly, possibly because the person's travelling. Maybe this is something you don't know. What you then do is, around the immediate future in August, you just let the situation lie. you take a break on the situation will be taking a break on the situation, or even contemplating what's going on within the situation. As a result of that, I feel some of you guys will reach a decision with the Justice card. And why are you reaching a decision? Because of the Hermit. Either because you decide that you need to withdraw or seek some introspection around the situation, or because you feel that the person's withdrawn from you. But I feel that what the outcome will be for this month is that it's going to end happily ever after, because the situation is around a joyful situation coming in. And how that manifests is 8 of Wands. Lots of travel maybe, lots of messaging, lots of communicating. But that's because of Temperance. And it might be that the person wants to meet up with you, come back together with you with that Temperance card. It might be that the person wants to kind of, get things on an even keel again. That type of thing with the Temperance. Make peace with the situation, for example. But it ends happily because you've got this 4 of Wands energy. So I feel for the month of August 2017, Taurus, that this situation is really about... for some of you guys getting the wrong end of the stick. You've got a relationship that might have recently come in for some of you guys, and you feel that it is fated, but I feel that you've got some very high expectations of an individual, possibly because you've been through something here and here in these 2 cards. So here, here, and here, you've been through something, and this is what you're taking forward. You want new love, you're hoping for new love, and you're expecting loyalty in that new relationship. But that loyalty is based on negative aspects with the 8 of Swords. The fact that maybe you've been hurt here, and this has been something that's been holding you back, or making you feel frustrated, or making you, have a lot of bad thoughts, that type of thing. But whilst it might be that the person doesn't communicate, or there's a lack of communication somewhere along the line because they might be travelling and dealing with other things with that 2 of Wands, you then jump in and make a decision. No, it's all over because they've withdrawn, or because, I've sought some introspection and it doesn't look good. But you'll see in the outcome, I feel, things turn out very well, and that you actually do see this person again and meet up. Okay, that is your reading, Taurus, for the month of August 2017. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I'll be doing a triple cross reading for that month as well. Take care.